Hi there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies, and I'm just here in my home in Edmonton, Alberta. And I decided what I'd like to do over the coming months is start to share some of the ideas from this book that I wrote called The Niching Nest, Insight, Strategies, and Unconventional Wisdom to help you find comfort and clarity in your niching journey. The ebook there's also, of course, a hard copy that you can get, because why not? And it's got, I've even lost track, 52 ideas. So there's one idea. So I'll try to do one of these a week. 52 ideas on how to make your niching journey a little more comfortable, because it's so frustrating and hard for a lot of people. So I thought I'd just go through, and I'm going to start with number one. So idea number one, your niche is your role in the community. As I'm sharing these each week, of course I wrote this book, I don't know, a few years ago now. So I've had some thoughts since. So we'll see what I have to say. So your niche is your role in the community. This was such a big aha moment for me. This wasn't something I heard from anyone. I sort of came up with this on my own. So your role in the community. A lot of people, when they think about niching, the way it's talked about in the kind of life coaching, conscious business scene is your niche is who you want to reach. So it becomes synonymous with target market, becomes synonymous with ideal client or perfect customer or chosen audience or whatever the lingo is. But of course, it's more than that. I've done other videos about that, and maybe I'll link to some of those. But the niche is a combination of who you're trying to reach, what you're offering, and how you're offering it, and maybe even why you're offering it. So it's a much bigger thing than just who, and it's very easy to get caught up in that. And I was trying to figure out how to talk about, because people keep asking me, well, how do you define niche? What is a niche? And of course, niche comes from the French verb nicher, which means to make a nest. The verb of nesting, fashioning a nest. So you're really trying to fashion your home in a way, which is what a nest is. That's the place where you live, and where you subsist and have your young and all of that. So that's properly what a niche is this place to be. And it's a place you occupy. And in business, your niche is this place in the marketplace. It's the place that you sometimes a niche can be, it's a location. There's some insects that, go this high off the ground, some that go within this range, and some that are higher up. Certain critters that go under the ground, certain ones that are in the treetops. So there's different places where different people thrive, and a niche is that. It's often the place that you thrive. So, but it's a function that you play. It's something that you do. It's a role that you have primarily. And that includes what you do, how you do it, who you do it for, and why you do it. All of that is there in a niche. So as we start these videos around niching, I guess I just invite everyone to broaden their understanding of what the hell we're talking about when we're talking about a niche. Because it can take a lot of the tension out of it, because not all niches so easily fit into the common formula, which I understand a lot of us talk about, which is how blank kind of people struggle with blank kinds of problem. I help them get blank kind of result. That's very much the who. And it's good to think about, and it's true in a lot of cases, but it's not true in every case. Think about your favorite, hippie restaurant, organic or raw food, vegan, superfood, elixir bar, that kind of thing. What's their target market? Is there really just one group of people that has this kind of problem and you offer them this result? Is it that simple? And it's not. That's a kind of niche that's based on what is being offered. It's because it's probably the only restaurant in town that does that where you live. Maybe there are two, maybe three, but it's even then they tend to start specializing. So one does more of the vegan thing, maybe one does more of the paleo thing, one does this. You get the idea. So it's not that everything fits these formulas that we're given. And then people get stressed and they think, oh my God, I'm failing. I don't know how to niche because I can't figure out that statement. I can't fill in the blanks. I don't know, my lingo, what is island A and what is island B? Because sometimes it's not quite that. And sometimes what you're offering and who you're offering it to is fairly similar to other people, but it may be the way that you're doing it, the philosophy, the point of view that you bring, that's the unique and different piece. So let's broaden the conversation. And the next video will be idea number 2 in the niching nest. So I'll put the link to the book and maybe a couple other videos about niching. I hope this was useful. Please feel free to put any questions or comments below in the video. Thank you so much.